everybody, and welcome to The Daily Show with me, your cruise director, JC.
And me, your activity manager, Mark.
Today, Friday, November the 29th, 2013, if you've forgotten, and today we are in the beautiful port of Morocco, somewhere in Morocco.
It's nice,
What's that place called again? I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Agadir? Is it Agadir?
Wasn't that the mythical planet in the Thor movies?
I think it might have been, yes. Something like that.
How's it? Sound it out.
A.
Yeah.
Gar.
Gar.
No. A. Ga.
Is that
Duh.
maybe more ag?
Ag. Maybe ag. Agadir.
Aga.
Agadir, dear, dear, push pineapple, shake the tree. Agadir, dear, dear, push pineapples, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night.
Sing with a hula melody.
I don't know the rest of it.
I met a hula mistress somewhere in Waikiki. Well, she was selling pineapple, playing ukulele. And when I went to the girl, come on and teach me to sway, she laughed and whispered to me, yes, come tonight to the bay, the lovely beach in the sky, the moon of Kauai, and Calypso Sarong, we'll all be singing this song.
Agadir, dear, dear, push pineapple, shake the tree. Agadir, dear, dear, push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right.
That's
enough. That's enough. I had a conversation yesterday with somebody on the ship that has no idea what that song actually is or what it represents. Didn't even have that song in their childhood. I couldn't imagine going through as a kid without having that in my childhood. I think actually... Mark? Is there a mess? Have you done a mess? I believe...
Do you want a chocolate button?
Can you focus, please? I believe that a lot of our American guests on board didn't have that song in their childhood growing up. Agadir. What do you think about that?
Not really fast.
No.
It's a rubbish song anyway.
It's not a rubbish song. That's a classic party song. We used to do that when we were back in the old campsites, you know? As young whippersnapper entertainers, whipping the kids into a frenzy with party dances.
You went to a nicer camp than I did. We just used to whip the kids. Never mind into a frenzy.
Were you one of them?
I was, one of the whippers, one of the whippies?
Whippies, of course.
I was one of the whippies.
Really?
Still am to this day on some occasions.
Very true. All right, so as you know, we are going to be in Morocco today. This is continent number 2 of 3, or continent number 4, continent number 3 of 4, depending if you're doing the back-to-back cruises, right? Because if you're back-to-back, then you went to Asia as well, because we're in Istanbul.
Is that Asia?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's on the line now. Yep. Don't believe me?
The line of what?
The line. The international line of continent divides, drifts.
Are you sure it's Asia?
I will bet you $1 it's Asia. Do you want to challenge my man?
I don't want to touch you. Do I want to challenge your man?
No, do you want to challenge my man?
No, I don't want to challenge your man.
Not that sort of man. I mean, do you want to bet $1? Punch it. Well, we need to seal the deal somehow.
I don't want to bet. You're probably right.
That would have been easy money. All right, today, as you know, 7 a.m. arrival with a 10 p.m. departure.
It's a late one.
It's a late one. You folks are going to be buying a lot of rugs, probably, I would have thought.
A lot of rogues?
Rugs.
Rugs.
A lot of rugs in Agadir. And as you can see, with that amount of hours, I guess they're going to be doing a lot of tours around this great part of the world. And what we have done is we have gone onto Google and we have pulled a very detailed map from Google Images. We put that onto the digital display behind us. And let's go to the digital display now, Mark, and have a look, shall we, where we are in the world. Excuse me. Will you leave him alone? Slim, don't antagonize him, okay? Mark. Sorry. Okay, where are... So here we are. This is where exactly did you get this from?
From Wikipedia.
You got this from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
What site was it?
It was from the Acapulco Tourist Board website.
Acapulco.
Well, I couldn't remember how to spell Agadir.
Right. So this
So I
is.
just typed in A and then pressed enter on the first thing that came up.
So this is Agadir or Acapulco. We're not sure.
Could be either.
Okay, so we're not quite sure. It does say here Casino Agadir, so hopefully we've got the right one. But we wanted to point this out because there are some very interesting parts of the town here, as you can see. Let's first of all point out. Here's the port.
Yeah.
This is
almost certainly where we might be.
Probably where we're going to be. The blue here. What does the blue represent?
The blue is it's either the sea or the sky. I'm not sure. The map could be up the wrong way.
True. It could be a lake.
Could be a lake.
Yeah.
Could be a river.
It does say Ocean Atlantique. What does that sound like? Maybe the
North Sea.
Could be something like that. But still, we're particularly impressed with the amount of umbrellas they have on their beach. Some nice, lots of shade for you if you're walking across the beach.
And you've got some palm trees here.
Got only 4.
And a flying saucer.
There is a flying saucer. That's the famous flying saucer monument of Agadir.
The Agadir flying saucer.
Yep.
Very famous.
Very know it very well.
We've also got up here Extension X. That sounds like the kind of place we want to go.
This is just sort of like your Area 51 of Agadir.
Okay.
There.
I thought it was a nightclub myself, but never mind.
No, it's all to do with the flying saucer.
Okay.
There's a lot of UFO activity in northern Africa. So, and some famous monuments here. Here's the
and down here, Wile E. Coyote's just blown himself up with more Acme supplies in his attempt to catch the Roadrunner.
Brilliant. I mean, what more? And there's a bunch of roads. I mean, you can walk around all this.
Yeah.
Just go get lost in the Messinas, in the harems.
All the extensions.
Oh, yep. So great map. Thanks, Mark. I mean, that really works, I think. I think that's really going to benefit our guests to get around town. Let's move on with our celebrity life activity highlights of the day. We have a lot of things going on around the ship for you, for your entertainment pleasure in many different ways. Mark, let's have a rundown from you, please, Squire.
Now, don't forget, if you are on tour today, check your shore excursion ticket for your meeting time and location. Chances are it's going to be in the theatre, but just tell you where it is, be where it tells you to be, the time it tells you to be there, and our shore excursion staff will take very good care of you. If you're staying on board with us today, and I can't imagine that many of you are, but if you are, then we do have a full day of celebrity life activities for you, starting off at 9:15 with a ping pong challenge. That's going to be taking place up on the pool deck. We've also got trivia for you, as always, 10:15 in the rendezvous. We're going to be testing your grey matter once again. 11:15, we have a volleyball challenge.
Yes.
So if you're feeling a bit sporty...
Just move on.
If you're feeling a bit sporty, you can come and join us for that. 1 o'clock, our music trivias are back. Today we focus on the Beatles.
You talking about beyond the podium speaker right now?
The Beatles.
Oh, the singers.
You remember the
four.
four? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
That's right.
They
were pretty good, weren't they?
Yeah.
Very good. What's your favourite Beatles song?
I think.
Paint It Black was one of my favourites.
Hey, You Get Off My Cloud.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Love in an Elevator. Is that one of those?
No, that was Bon Jovi, I think.
Okay. Womanizer. Was that Beatles?
No, that's your favourite, Brittany. No, the Beatles. They're from the 1960s. That's when music was music. When you could articulate the lyrics of the song, the words. You know, when bands were just, great bands, drummer, bass player, and 2 guitarists. What more would you need? You don't know any famous Beatles songs? Hey Judy. Hey Jude is one. Hey Judy.
Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Was that one of theirs?
Nope. That was Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. That was Boy George. No, George Michael.
Okay. I've got nothing.
Thank you, Slim. We All Live in a Yellow Submarine. That should be our theme tune. Really?
But we don't.
I know we don't, but it's close though, isn't it? We're living on a ship. They lived in a yellow submarine. Similar. That's why I said it.
I actually think our theme tune should be the famous London Cockney song.
Were you allowed to say this?
No.
Okay. Talked yourself into the corner there,
The
didn't
end
you,
of my
little
career just flashed before my eyes.
There was a moment I did see the little glimmer in your eye where you just saw that doll line with that.
Yeah, just saw that.
Back home.
Just saw that line and saw myself stepping over it. And anyway, so the Beatles features as our music trivia today. 2 o'clock, we've got a fruit and vegetable carve-in for you. Another link up with our food and beverage department. They'll be showing you how you can make some fabulous works of art from fruit and veg. So come along and join them for that. Connect is back as well for the Xbox. We're going to be doing some downhill skiing today.
That's my favourite one.
It's a lot easier than uphill skiing.
It is, very much so. And people do look ridiculous when they do it. They really do.
I don't know about ridiculous.
Oh, you do look, but it's a good workout. It's a good workout. You know, you get the old blood pumping. It's good for you. Better than bowling, isn't it, really?
I like bowling.
You like bowling, though,
I like
don't
bowling.
you?
It's easier. Less hard work. 4:15 afternoon trivia as well, and we round the afternoon off at 5:15 with a Bago challenge. If you're staying on board today, then Sarah from the activity staff will be your Celebrity Life activities host for all of that.
Thank you. Okay, so 9:45 p.m. is all aboard this evening, and as much as we love Agadoo, we do not want to leave you here because you're going to miss our next ports of call, which is, of course, Lanzarote and Gran Canaria. So make sure you're back on board by no later than 9:45. I'm sure you will be, because there's something that's always very enticing, isn't there? There's always something very enticing, and that's, of course, free food. Yeah, very good, isn't it? People do tend to think, oh, no, 9:45, I'll be back at 5. Dinner's at 6.
Dinner's at 6.
Yeah, very
Come
true.
in, have a wash.
Yeah.
Slap a flannel around.
Yep. And then you're ready at dinner. So if you are staying out and enjoying the starry evening of Agadoo, then make sure you're back on by no later than 9:45, because you are going to want to be coming to the Celebrity Theatre this evening for our Celebrity Showtime. This evening we are going to be showcasing a brilliant impressionist by the name of Gary T. Thompson, a very gifted comedic entertainer, all-round nice guy. Showtime's at 8:30 p.m. and 10:45 p.m. So both post-dinner shows this evening, both post-dinner. So you go to dinner, then you go to the show, both seatings, 8:30 and 10:45. And to introduce you to the man right now who's literally just stepped on board the ship right now, would you please, in your staterooms, give a nice warm round of applause for Mr. Gary T. Thompson. Come on in, Gary. Come and have a seat here on the green room. This is what we call the Green Monster.
Hello.
This is the Green Monster.
Good evening.
Lovely to meet you. First of all, tell us where you're from.
Well, I live in the UK. You can tell by the accent. I'm from Northamptonshire, not far from you. You're Oxfordshire.
Yes, very
Yeah.
much. Yeah, very true.
Yeah, I live in a little fishing village called Burton Latimer, where they make the famous Weetabix. Now, you've heard of Weetabix.
Are you kidding me?
That's the way they make it in my town. Bit of boring information there for you, but there.
What's wrong with you? What?
Yeah. That's the longest I've heard him quiet, I tell
I know,
you.
yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Right.
It's because you got his
thing.
His glow stick. I know.
His glow stick, yeah.
You hold that.
Yes,
there
he's
we
got his
go.
pacifier.
It's like a comfort thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like a
Yeah.
pacifier, or as a dummy, as we call it in the UK.
What? The whole...
Yeah,
Yeah.
very true.
Okay.
Okay, so let's find. You might just want to hold the bottom of your thing, because yours is broken. It tends to come out.
Okay.
Sorry. Nothing but the best. Now, you might want to tell us a little bit about yourself first, Gary. How did you start out in the business? How old were you? What did you do?
I started off as a musician, actually. I was a drummer, and at about the age of 16, 17, I used to work in... My father had a cabaret club, and that's how I started. Back in the cabaret.
What did you used to play?
Like drums. I used to back the cabarets.
Right, okay.
The famous impressionists and singers we used to have at the club, and I thought, I don't want to be stuck behind here. I want to be out there.
Yeah, good for you.
So then I became a disc jockey and did a bit of DJing, and then finally got...
Don't hear that term much anymore, disc jockey, do you?
No, got from behind the decks, and then went out front, became a comic impressionist. And
how do you go from being a disc jockey to an impressionist?
It's a progression. It's like, being a DJ, you could go out and do 10 minutes of comedy, and if you wasn't going so well, you could just sit back and play records. It's when the records disappeared. And then I did the
Comfort zone.
I did the same sort of thing. Well, this is a bit different. I was a Ents manager at holiday parks, Pontins.
Pontins. Oh, Mark knows a lot about Pontins,
yeah,
don't
he's
you,
not
Mark?
saying a lot at the moment.
No.
Sleep. I'm very good. I used to do a bit of hypnosis as well. But
really?
that's another
Definitely.
thing.
I mean, that was good. I mean,
Well,
I tried it yesterday and it seems I'm pretty good, but I'll just put his controller down a little bit there.
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Should have done that earlier, shouldn't I, really?
Probably, yeah.
So, yeah, then I've done a lot. Did my own TV show. I had a game show called Gambit on ITV in the UK. You've never heard of it? No, nor of the Americans. A lot of Americans.
Gambit?
Yes. That was my game show. And you're going to, yes.
No, no,
Fred Dinage did it originally.
What am I thinking
And it was an
of?
American program as well. It's all down to blackjack.
Is he all right?
All right, darling.
All right. Sleep.
Have you got his bottle? I think it's feeding time. It's in the warmer. It's in the warmer.
All right. So how did you come about? What was your first impression when you said to yourself, right? Yeah, I think
My first impression,
and
and all impressionists will do that, is Frank Spencer.
Frank Spencer, which of course very famous for the British.
I think the Americans might have, because they get Benny Hill over there.
Yeah, Benny Hill, very true.
But Frank Spencer, obviously, that's the easy impression in the world.
It is quite an easy
If I
one.
wake him up, he'll do his impression of Frank Spencer, and you're awake. You are now Frank Spencer.
I don't know. Oh, I think I might have made a bit of a whoopsie.
How do you do that?
Well, it's a gift. You've either got it or you haven't, and he obviously hasn't.
Did
But
you do that?
I know.
Okay, can we put him back under now?
And sleep.
There we go.
I'll wake him up
good.
as somebody else. We'll think of somebody
That's
else. It's
lo-
pity we can't get phone in and get people to give us.
It is a bit of a pity, isn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah, we
there you
tried
go.
the phone-in thing and we just got so much abuse.
Yeah.
It really wasn't worth it, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I did just have a phone-in radio show on a late Sunday nights. We used to get so much abuse, but it was funny.
Yeah, it's quite funny, isn't it? Yeah. Thank goodness for the 10-second delay they use nowadays.
Oh, yes.
You know.
Yes.
Name some of the things that you've done in your life, some of the places that you've worked, some of the shows that you've done. Like your highlights. If
Well,
you
my
will.
highlights, I think every British entertainer wants to work the Palladium. I did Live from the Palladium, which was the TV show.
That's the London Palladium, the
London
famous theatre.
That was, and for cruising, the QE2, I worked that about 9 times. That was like the London Palladium of the ships, I would
Sure.
have said in its day.
Yeah.
Bless her, she's gone now. But to have my own game show was the biggest part of my career.
Great.
And done lots of other TV things since then, but it's just mainly cruising now. I mean, I just enjoy cruising. It's nice,
You know what? Sadly, Simon Cowell has given a lot of cruise ship entertainers out there a very bad name because
press, yeah.
our guests will be the first ones to tell you, Gary, that especially the folks that have been cruising, for 2 cruises now on the back-to-back run. I mean, the quality of guest entertainers that we're getting out here on the ships. I mean, really, really top build stuff, not your average kind of throwaway acts. Really, really awesome people, and having seen and heard about you for many, many years, I don't know how we've not bumped into each other. I really, really don't.
No.
Names fly around on ships, and yours keeps on coming up, and it's really lovely to first of all work with you for the first time, but also welcome you on the Constellation for this cruise. It's a very important cruise for us. This crossing over to the US, very important indeed. So
that's a lot of work for you guys because you've got like 6 days after this, after Great
7 sea days, yeah.
Yeah, that's
7
a lot.
sea days.
Keeping your passengers happy, a lot of entertainment, a lot of things going on.
Yeah, there is. And talking of that, we should probably.
Shall I get him to do his Elvis?
Oh yeah, he's
Okay,
go on then,
Well, I think we're going to finish. Okay, when you wake up, you will be Elvis Presley. It's good, isn't it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do a bit of hypnosis. If you do get, you want to pack up smoking or stop being an idiot, I'm here to help you. Obviously, it doesn't work for this chap here, but anyway, I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm in the theatre. I'll be doing a bit of Elvis, bit of Tom Jones, a few singers for you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Gary, it's been a real pleasure. 8:30 p.m. and 10:45 in the Celebrity Theatre decks 4 and 5 forward. A true entertainment professional to the last. Thanks,
Thank you very
pal.
much.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
I've got to get up.
Would you just do me a favour and just before you leave the cabin? No, I prefer you to do it over there.
I'll do the.
So he's got the space.
Okay.
But would you be able to go over there and then bring him back as like a beached whale?
Okay, I was going to bring him back to his childhood when he was 2, but if you want to bring him back as a beach whale...
It's probably going to be about the same, I would have thought.
Yeah, well, we're going to try and see if we can see there was any difference between when he was 2 and today. But beach whale, okay.
Can we do a beach whale? Because he's probably going to need to lie, I would have thought.
Okay.
So maybe
not a seal.
Oh, a seal's a good one. Yeah, let's do a seal.
I think it'd be better at a seal.
Yeah. All right, let's do a seal.
Okay.
Why not? Okay.
Nice to see you.
Thanks
see
very much, pal. Lovely to meet you. There he goes. Gary T. Thompson, lovely, friendly, warm chap, and very talented as well. Snap of the fingers, it can all go horribly wrong.
Okay, Mark, 3, 2, 1, you become a seal.
Are you going to leave him like this? You're going to leave him like this? You can't leave him like this. You're supposed to... Cut, Slim. Cut. We got it. We cut. Hey, how you doing? I'm good, yeah. No, Gary, his name's Gary T. Thompson. Gary T. Thompson. Yeah. I don't know what stateroom he's in, but can you send him a... Yeah, Gary T. Thompson. Yeah, immediately, please. Yeah, we have a bit of a situation. Okay? All right. Oh, and there's a knock at the door. Hold on. Thanks. Thank you. Bye. Well, welcome back to the Daily Show, ladies and gentlemen, and not often that we cut. Certainly not often at all. So, Mark, what's the last thing that you remember?
Can you smell fish?
No, I can't. No, I can't. But
I got a craving for some mackerel.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
If I clap my hands, will someone throw me some mackerel?
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. Oh. Did
What's
I
wrong
nod
with
for a
you?
second?
You had a little sleep, yeah. You look
I'm
tired.
So sorry. It's just, you know.
You actually fell asleep on TV. First time ever.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well,
so embarrassing.
Yeah, it was very embarrassing, actually.
My hips are a bit sore.
Are they? Really? Thanks, Slim. Yeah, that's Hold on a second. Hello. Yes, thank you. No, everything's fine now. Okay. Yes, please do. I know, it's true. I'll let him know. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Bye. It's a very nice call from the doctor.
I can't believe I fell asleep on TV.
I know, yes.
I feel like I might have made a bit of a whoopsie.
Well, you kind of did, but are you okay? You look tired.
Yeah, I'm just...
Achy? Breaky?
Yeah, just...
Why don't we...
I tell you what, my back...
What's wrong?
It feels... The last time my back felt like this was after I slept on a really bad mattress at the Heartbreak Hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't we move on to the the? You got any celebrity birthdays today, Mark?
Yes. Celebrity birthdays. Today is November the 29th.
Don't apologise.
Today is November the 29th. It's the 333rd day of the year, 334th in leap years. But it's not leap year, so I don't know why I'm telling you that.
It's not. What's wrong with your hips?
I don't know.
Yep.
There are 32 rays remaining.
Rays remaining? Do you mean days remaining?
There we go. There are 32 days remaining until the end of the year, and I guarantee you that by this time tomorrow, that number will almost certainly have gone down. In 1582, in Stratford upon Avon, William Shakespeare and Anne Hathaway pay a £40 bond for their marriage license. Of course, he, the writer of some of the English, the world's greatest works, had to come out of England.
She's a good actress.
And she looks stunning in Batman.
She is
Dark
beautiful.
Knight, isn't she?
Yeah.
That PVC.
Yeah, that cat suit. Oh, I could crush a grape. Absolutely lovely, jubbly, squeaky clean. Like if you were to like rub her, that's the noise it would make, wouldn't it? 'Cause it's PVC.
That is no way to speak about ladies.
No, it's the suit.
No,
it's the suit.
That's
man.
outrageous. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Sorry.
Dear, oh dear. In 1929, US Admiral Richard Byrd becomes the first person to fly over the South Pole.
The South
Flies
Pole.
over. Richard Byrd.
No, that's a funny joke.
In 1961, Project Mercury, the Mercury Atlas V mission, Enos, a chimpanzee, is launched into space.
It's when they sent the monkey up there.
Yeah, I don't know. Where are you going to stick that rocket? Bless him. The spacecraft orbited the Earth twice and splashed down off the coast of Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you got a vacation out of it.
Sent a monkey into space.
Yeah, but I mean, Puerto Rico's lovely. Maybe I wonder if you went to San Juan.
Maybe, but I don't. It doesn't say if the monkey survived.
Oh.
And in 1972, Atari announces the release of Pong, the first commercially successful video game. Do you remember Pong? Pong, ping, ping, ping. That's your Lex Disleyer again, isn't it? Pong.
The noise, though, wasn't pong. It was more of a ping, actually. This is a fact. If you play Pong now, it sounds ping, 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 ping.
I'm going to write to Trading Standards.
Okay.
Celebrity birthdays. Today we say a happy 40th birthday to Ryan Giggs, the distinguished Welsh soccer midfielder who began his long career with Manchester United in 1990. Anna Faris. You know Anna Faris?
Yeah, I know the name. She's an actress that was in Brookside.
No, that's Anna...
Friel.
Anna Faris is the one that did those scary movies.
Oh, the scary movies. Like the scary movie.
The scary movies. Guess how old she is?
Oh, she was young, isn't she? Well, she was then.
Wait, but I mean, because
how many years ago was that? Not long, was it? I'm going to go 26.
36.
Wow.
36.
Goodness gracious. Time flies when you're having fun.
It really
Mark.
does. You imagine getting to that. Imagine that,
No, I don't.
Okay. Andrew McCarthy, one of my favourite actors. He was in the film Mannequin. Remember Mannequin with Kim Cattrall?
Yes, I remember that film. With the dummies in the window.
Yeah. Just like watching TV somewhat.
Yeah.
Guess how old he is?
52.
50.
Wow.
50.
Pretty good guess.
And Casey Keller, I picked him because he played for both of our football teams.
He did.
Casey Keller, who was the US Soccer Athlete of the Year in 1997, 1999 and 2005. Can't be the hardest award to win, US Soccer Athlete of the Year. Bear in mind, there are only about 13 American soccer players.
Yeah, but back in the day when Casey Keller first started playing football in the UK, was he one of the first US exports in the footballing world?
I believe so.
Wow.
Crazy laws. In Ames, Iowa, it is still illegal for men to have 3 sips of beer while they are in bed with their wives.
What do you mean 3 sips?
You can't have 3 sips of beer while you're in bed with the wife.
So you can have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think if you'd had 10, that would suggest that you'd had 3 at some point along the way.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So no more than 3.
No more than, you can't have 3.
What
No more than
quantifies
2.
a sip? Because I could drink an entire bottle of beer in 1 sip, really, if you mean 1 lip contact on glass.
Yeah, maybe you just keep it in your mouth the whole time and never remove it.
That's another good option. Maybe that's a way around it. We're not breaking the law.
Maybe if you just keep your lips on the rim the whole time, it's okay.
Mm.
In Maryland, USA.
Where?
Maryland.
Never heard of it. Oh, that's the place where the cookies come from.
That's the place.
Yeah, I know that place.
In Maryland, USA, it is still illegal for radio stations to play Randy Newman's song "Short People."
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how that song goes.
Neither do I.
Short people.
Love.
Short people. That one?
Yeah.
What's that?
Wasn't it like... short people.
Do you mind not grinding that on...
Sorry.
Grinding your coffee on the sofa?
Sorry. In Washington, USA, it is still an offence to pretend that you have rich parents.
I've been doing that for years.
Haven't we all, mate?
I know. I mean, that's how I got most of my jobs.
In Texas, USA, Sorry. Please don't step on my blue suede shoes. In Texas, USA, criminals are still required to give their victims at least 24 hours oral...
Is there a full stop?
No. In Texas, USA, criminals are still required to give their victims at least 24 hours oral or written notice, giving details of the crime they were about to commit.
That makes sense. It's a lot of crazy laws we find come from the United States of America, and in particular TX seems to be a real hive of craziness. Are they all a little bit down there, a little bit, a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, any more?
Imagine being like that. Imagine being crazy. Imagine being so soft in the head that somebody could just make you do things you weren't aware of.
Can you imagine?
You'd have to be some kind of numpty, wouldn't you?
You'd have to be a right wally.
You'd have to be a right doofus.
You'd be a super wally.
You'd be such a moron.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
You'd be an absolute... No,
not that one. No.
You'd be an absolute... plonker.
Yes, a plonker. That's a fine word.
Absolute plonker.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma...
That's not the song, Slim. You don't know, do you? He seems to be amusing himself over there in the corner. It struck a note, did it? What note was that? B flat?
Something's going to strike a nose in a minute. You're not careful, son.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, and the waving wheat to sure smells sweet when there's something stuck in between the brains. Oh, God. Here we go. Slow down. You're going to burst a blood vessel one of these days. Now look what you've done. What? Mark.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just hurry up.
That's how I got the job in the first place.
Just... Thank you. Okay.
In Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, and the waving wheat just sure smells sweet when there's something stuck between the reins. Good job. Good job. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh gosh, it's like having a... You're going to be shattered by the end of the day. All right, okay. All right. No. Okay, let's go. Carry on. In Oklahoma, USA, it's like a dog. Can we get him a bowl of water? All right.
The last time I heard a noise like that, it was costing me $1.50 a minute.
It's illegal to do what in
It is illegal
in the O word.
It is illegal to pull faces at a dog. It is illegal to pull faces at a dog.
When you say pull faces, you mean like...
Yeah.
Illegal?
Illegal.
What's the dog worried about? He doesn't understand what that means. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Really? You don't know?
Hey man, I don't know. I'm just gonna read them, man. I don't know, man.
All right, great crazy laws today,
that
Mark.
Was in where was that in? That was in
somewhere.
Oklahoma.
That's right, yeah. Moving on to DJC today. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains.
Slow down, Slim! Slow down!
Oh dear. All right, dear JC, all jokes aside now, we've got some great letters today. Look at these letters, a wealth of great programming from our guests today. Many requests, many funnies, so let's get through them as quick as we can. This one from Anonymous, dear JC, Mark and Taylor. Who invited him? Who said anything about putting his name on the Dear JC letters?
Taylor's put on a bit of weight recently, have you noticed?
That's not something we really want to bring up on
He's starting to look like a bit like a teddy bear.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've not noticed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. Looks a bit like a teddy bear,
yeah. Dear JC, Mark and Taylor, we have heard rumours that Mark is constructing a zip line from the Celebrity Theatre to the San Marco restaurant. Is this true? Certainly this will allow guests to reach their meals quickly after the early show.
I have to be honest, we are in discussion about this. It's taken quite a long time because in my mind what we need is a little less conversation, a little more action, baby.
Right. And I'm guessing that's probably a work in progress for you.
I keep saying to them, come on, come on.
Really?
Come on, come on.
Really?
I say, come on, come on. Little less conversation, a little more action, baby.
And what do?
They just look at me in a strange, strange way.
Do you get that a lot?
More than I used to.
We heard the fully secured ride is just €2, and simply clasping the line is just €1. There is more. Taylor was seen with a drawing of a mini channel tunnel on deck 1 to the restaurant. I don't understand what this is. We hope the tunnel ride is more reasonable. That is, of course, from Anonymous. Is it true about these buildings, these new things being built on board?
I have to say, I'm a little bit upset that you think his is more reasonable. If you want to try my zip wire, then please feel free. However, if you'd like to enter Taylor's tunnel, then the prices are better, but it's not such a nice ride.
No, certainly not. This one, of course, from Bubbles. From Bubbles. Stateroom, wherever you want. Hello, Bubbles.
Oh, I'll tell you where I'd like it to.
Hello, Bubbles.
Tell you where I'd like it to be. Celebrity Infinity.
Hometown, willing to move. Oh yes, dear.
This one says, "Dear our man Mark."
Man? Since when did you grow up to be a man? You're still an adolescent. You need to be 21.
Well, this is obviously how they think of me. Dear our man Mark, wanting to make this cruise very unforgettable for you, I'm waiting to hear from you.
Hello, Bubbles.
And while you are thinking about it, and I am thinking about it, and with your four-legged hairy patrons on board.
What? This letter's taking a turn for the worst. Four-legged hairy patrons?
Yeah.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
I know. This news item I found, which is attached, needs to be undressed. Addressed. Bubbles needs to be undressed.
You need to address the...
Yeah, and then undress Bubbles.
Well, that doesn't say that.
Well, no, because I can undress Bubbles. I'm not going to say there's going to be any payment.
No.
But it's maybe we could do we could the cash could change hands and there could be a performance. It'd be 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and then maybe we can go cat go.
Thinking of the guest conduct policy we have here at Celebrity Cruises, we have to be very careful about, saying things like, we're going to be undressing Bubbles. Okay. We're not going to be undressing anybody. Addressing.
Addressing.
There we go.
Addressing.
Yes. Very, very similar words, but one has a meaning of fun. The other has a meaning of probably termination. So just finish the letter and you can read out what she's put on there.
Okay. She says, perhaps you and what's his name, or as we know him, Jiminy Cricket, which is very, very harsh because Jiminy Cricket is actually a bit taller than you. So
I'll have you know, Jiminy Cricket was a very intelligent young cricket. Was he a grasshopper?
I think it was a cricket. I think the clue's in the name.
Jiminy? How does that give it away?
Yeah, Jiminy with his pads and his bat. Could you talk about this on your enjoyable morning talk show? Love, Bubbles. Let me read you this, Sam.
Yeah, you don't need to take it off of them.
Dog do scofflers get bagged through DNA testing.
Okay, hit me. No.
Really missed a chance there. Braintree, Mass. Apartment and condo managers. Those two words are too close together.
Condo.
Yeah. Apartment and condo managers dogged by complaints from those who have experienced the squishy and smelly sensation of stepping into a pile of dog do are turning to DNA testing to identify the culprits who don't clean up after their pets.
Oh, it's like doggy CSI.
It's got to be easier than that. Just feed them sweet corn. You'll soon know who's who. It's the latest twist in the long-running struggle to keep canine waste off lawns, hallways, elevators. Why is a dog using an elevator?
Dog in an elevator.
Never going to reach the bus. Dogging in an elevator. What?
Dog in an elevator. Living it up when I'm going down. Dog in an elevator.
They normally keep that to car parks, but fair enough. It's the latest twist in the long-running struggle to keep canine waste off lawns, hallways, elevators, and other common areas of animal-friendly community buildings.
Sounds fair.
DNA monitoring has yielded immediate and dramatic results in the Massachusetts.
Just call it Mass.
Condominium community of Devon Wood. Wasn't he the guy in Knight Rider?
Yeah, he was like the boss.
Yeah.
The boss of, what was his name? Michael Knight. Yeah.
Of Devon Wood, where maintenance staff previously reported stepping. Why are you stepping in it if you're seeing it?
If you see it, don't step in it. See it, swerve it.
See it, swerve it. See the, swerve the, you know. Where maintenance staff previously reported stepping into or driving over several piles of droppings each week on its 350-acre property. 350 acres? How big are these dogs?
No, that doesn't mean the dogs. It just means they've got a lot of land. That's all. A lot of land.
So it's not the...
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
We initially didn't, for a better part of a month, didn't find any waste. I don't know who said this, but his English is shocking. We initially didn't, for a better part of a month, find any waste, which just floored us, said Barbara Kansky.
Barbara?
Barbara?
Did she just walk around in a bra all day, Barbara?
Barbara Kansky. Wasn't Bra that elephant on kids' TV? Said Barbara Kansky, swollen tongue, who manages a 398-unit condo. Same as you. You go back 398 units a week, can't you?
I do, yeah.
In the town of Braintree that introduced DNA monitoring in July. I don't know what that story tells us.
I don't really understand this story. I mean, the way it's been read as well, clearly by somebody that doesn't understand the English language themselves. No use of full stops, periods, commas, anything really, punctuation. very much lacking. Still, we do appreciate the fact that you're reading things about dog doo-doo and thinking of us on the Daily Show.
Yeah.
That's what I appreciate.
Well, I think the two things are very closely linked. Are
Very
you,
close.
Are you staying by yourself tonight, by the way?
I'm sorry?
Are you staying by yourself tonight? No, I was going to say. I mean, if you're, if you're lonesome tonight, are you feeling all right?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I have somebody to look after me.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't be lonesome. No, but thanks. Next letter. This one from Mrs. A. Cronim. Hometown UK. Dear JC, what does JC stand for? We have racked our brains and come up with a few ideas. There's quite a few.
Okay.
James Cook, explorer.
Captain of the Star Trek Enterprise, sir.
Jimmy Carter, US President. Jasper Carrot, comedian. James Cagney, actor. John Cleese, Monty Python. Joe Cocker, singer. Julian Clary, not sure, neither is he. Johnny Cash, singer. Julius Caesar, dead. Jack Charlton, football player. Or Joan Collins, actress.
Well, you do have a nice blue dress.
Jeremy Clarkson, TV presenter. Jimmy Chu, bless you. Jim Callaghan, UK Prime Minister. Jacques Cousteau, famous diver. Just Cooking, Chef Special. Joy Cox, our friend. Just Cruising, us. Jimmy Clitheroe, comedian. Jesus Christ, Almighty. Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio's friend. Jacob's Crackers, lovely with cheese. James Cox, who on earth is he? Or is this all just crap? What a brilliant letter. None of them are right. None of them.
It's letters like that let you know, as activity manager, you have to start putting more stuff in the program.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You have got way too much time on your hands. What is that?
Time.
You've got too much time on your hands. What is that with you, Gov?
Mrs. A. Cronim, very kind of you. What a lovely letter. Thank you very much. And one of those is true. But I'm not going to tell you which, because I think you already know. Karen and Mark Nannis. They are from Wellington, Florida. Wellupton, Florida. Dear JC, please don't forget to wish your Jewish passengers a very happy Hanukkah. Karen and Mark Navis. Yes, of course. It's the 29th. Is it 29th today? It is, right?
Yes.
Hanukkah starts yesterday. Start yesterday? Yes, it started yesterday. Yeah. A very happy Hanukkah to all of our Jewish guests here on board, and thank you for the reminder, Karen and Mark. This one from Anonymous. Dear JC, my wife and I have met you several times around the ship.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
You know us. Actually, you received a letter from my wife signed Heart's Delight. Okay, well, thank you so far. JC, I need you to do me a favour on the 29th. It's my wife's birthday, but we are away all day to Marrakesh. Could you say something to her, happy birthday, a day later, to her for Saturday, November the 30th? Thank you so much, JC. Signed, Heart's Desire. Well, what we'll do is we'll wish her a very happy birthday right now. A very happy birthday to you, my wife. Doesn't say what her name is. Just my wife. Your wife, Anonymous's wife, a very happy birthday to you if you're watching this morning. And we shall pin this on the wall, so we shall read it out tomorrow as well on the Daily Show. Just put it over that. That's much better.
Can I just read this one? This is from Mrs. Trellis in North Wales, and she says, why, oh, why, very nearly spells yo-yo.
Did you just make that up?
If anybody had have laughed, I'd have said yes. But as you all just sat there like I'd broken wind in your house on Christmas Day, I'm going to say no.
Because we don't make up letters on the Daily Show. These are all from our guests. So I don't want to start a rumour around the ship that we're making this stuff up. Because that's not what we do. People go... You right there?
Sorry, I got a touch of the Farmer Giles.
Oh dear. We do not promote that sort of activity. Okay. So. Name SJ. Hometown Incontinent. Where's that? Incontinent. Never heard of it. Dear JC and Mark. Oh, Mark, this one's for you, buddy. This one's for you. It's from Incontinent.
Are you taking the...
Dear JC and Mark, what percentage of passengers do you think are very tipsy versus those who just can't walk very well? On this cruise, 90-10. In favour of the walk, probably. What do you think?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
What?
I wasn't listening.
Where were you?
I don't know.
Where were you right then? No, where were you right then?
South Africa.
You're in South Africa again. Why do you keep going to South Africa? What is the pull in South Africa?
Shame.
Is there a certain...
So I was like, just what was it again?
Is there a certain somebody?
What was it again?
What happened on this date the other day after I left you in Cartagena? Because things weren't going so well. Did things?
Oh, things picked up.
They came up.
Very much so.
Really?
Very much so.
And
like you wouldn't believe.
Well, I probably wouldn't.
Turns out, I'm a hunker burning love.
Really? A hunk or a chunk?
A hunk.
Okay.
Who delivers a chunk of burning love.
So this lady is from South Africa?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Should we find out who it is on the ship and perhaps mention her on the Daily Show? We shouldn't do that.
No, I'd like to keep all of my bodily. I'd like to keep all of my bodily parts in the same place as they are now. Thank you very much.
Shame. Yeah.
Shame.
Okay, let's move on. This one from Mary Roth. Mary's been writing a lot of letters, so she's got lovely handwriting. Hometown, Miami. She's ticked other for a box as well. She's made her other.
Same box you tick.
Yeah, true. Dear JC, my husband Kenny and I are doing the back-to-back cruises. On the first leg and on this leg, I have told my female table mates about my portable hula hoop that travels with me. Kenny found it for me on the internet and ordered it after I told him about the attached article. For those of us 55 and older, it targets middle-age spread midriff bulge and the abs while strengthening the core. The article features Ozzy Osbourne's daughter, Kelly. Yeah, she had a little bit of midriff bulge, didn't she? And
that is not Kelly
that's
Osbourne.
not Kelly
That
Osbourne.
is not Kelly
she
Osbourne.
Is beautiful. That's no way near Kelly Osbourne. Oh, Kelly tries. It's just her tips. Slim, let's get a little zoom in on this if we can. So look, she sent us this article here. Hoop to a happy weight. Kelly Osbourne lost almost 70 pounds and kept it off with sane eating and fun fitness. That's why we'll try what she's trying. Her newest discovery. You did it as a kid. So this is a new fitness craze. A little bit like piloxing, which is the new one I've heard.
Piloxing?
Yeah, that's a really big... skip tricks, that's another one. Sweeping the British Isles at the moment. Zumba, of course, is still around there. What we do here on Celebrity. And now this hula hooping seems to be a big fad. Now, somebody told me on board that you were doing this hula hooping in the atrium the other day, in the Grand Foyer. Because yesterday... we came out of the morning meeting. All the heads of the departments came out of the morning meeting. Of course, you weren't there. And we saw this lady hula hooping in the Grand Foyer. And I'm wondering if that's you, Mary Roth.
It's got to be. There can't be two ladies with collapsible hula hoops on board.
This is the crossing. Anything can happen. Trust me.
That can't be.
It's already very bizarre, I know. But
how do you collapse a hula hoop?
I don't know.
I'd love to see it. I just can't get my head around how that would work.
Maybe it's one of those twist ones. It turns into a smaller circle. You twist it again into a smaller circle, and you put it in. I don't know. This one from Guido Boy. Guido Boy's been sending us a lot of letters this cruise. Handwriting is sensational. Hometown Mickey Mouse from Pennsylvania. Dear JC and associate.
All I can say
the first 3 letters of associate have been underlined. Cruises for senior singles. I love the Cruises for senior singles group. They are very fun indeed. I am graciously accept the nomination as the sexiest and best looking male on board the ship. Guido. P.S. Where's my gift? Hold on a minute. You wrote to us saying that we were the most nominated, sexiest and best looking men on the ship. Not you, Guido. Is this a self... You're appointing yourself in that position? How come the little dog on board, pushed around in the carriage, is also named Guido? Have you seen the dog in the carriage? What are you breaking your thing again for? Here. Come on. Come on. Don't be childish now. Come on. Come on, we're on TV. That's it. Turn around. Turn around properly, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guido. Have you seen the dog in the little carriage?
yes.
Yes. Its name's Guido. There we go. Named after you, Guido boy. From Mickey Mouse pen. Thank you very much. Keep writing to us. And maybe you could just send us a letter clearing up this whole mess about who really is the sexiest and best looking man on the ship. Thanks. This one from Diane Baldwin. Long Beach Car. Dear JC, Diana is having a birthday in December. Well, it does tend to happen once a year, doesn't it?
Yeah, normally at the same time every year.
She is an active octogenarian. Does that mean she works with octopi?
Octopuses?
Octopussies? I don't know what that means. What's an
She's a scuba diver?
I think that could be it.
It's,
Yes. Maybe that's what it is. She's an active octogenarian. She loves to dance and talks to everyone. She was a teacher and taught for many years.
How'd you talk to someone when you got all the scuba gear on?
So we don't know who this letter's... Well, yeah, it's true. We're probably going to find out, actually.
You'd probably just end up blowing a lot of bubbles.
Yeah, you probably would. Yeah, very true. Diana, this one, we don't know who it's from. People don't want to tell us who. They're just writing to us willy-nilly. So anyway, happy birthday, Diana. Your birthday is sometime in December, which doesn't really narrow it down.
Well, it narrows it down to 1 month of the year.
Yeah, great.
It does eliminate the other 11 possibilities. So it actually narrows it down quite a lot. I don't know if you want to retract that previous statement, which I've
It narrows it down to 30-odd days.
From 365. That is some good narrowing down. Apologise to me.
It doesn't narrow it down enough. We still don't know which day it is. We're no closer. Even if we narrow it down to 2 days, we still don't know. So no, I won't apologise to you. Get back in your corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Name, Jill and Bill. Oh, that's a lovely couple, isn't it? Jill and Bill from Northport, Florida.
Jill and Bill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
Jill came down and broke her crown, and Bill came tumbling after in Northport, Florida.
In the United States of America.
DJC and Mark.
Yes.
Thanks for bringing laughter and fun our way every day. We love waking up to your daily show. We would like to wish our friend Barb Sass a very happy birthday today. Thanks for helping us celebrate her special day. With love, Jill and Bill, DJ. Oh, that's their surname? Jill and Bill Di Girolano. Jill and Bill Di Girolano. Di Girolano. Di Girolano. There we go. What a great name, Jill and Bill. I wasn't expecting that, or the first name's Jill and Bill.
No, Jill and Bill. Maybe it's like Giuliano Ruto and Biliano Ruto. Di Nuto Ventura, Espagnol, Paella, Boulangerie. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
No. Dear JC, please extend birthday wishes to my wonderful wife Barbara Sass on her November 29th birthday. We enjoy the show. Keep up the good work. Gratefully, Herb Sass. Thank you, Herb. That's a very nice letter. And 2 birthday wishes to the lovely Barb. And maybe if you see us today, Barb, you can stop us, and we'd love to wish you a happy birthday
Herb
as well.
Sass is a great name.
Herb
I feel like
Sass.
someone in a jazz band.
Yeah, hey, I'm Herb Sass.
Hey, I am Herb Sass.
I've been playing saxophone for 37 years.
Join me as I take you on a journey through jazz. Nice.
Herb. I bet he's a jazz player as well. It'd be fun if he is. All right, keep the letters coming in. We want to have more letters. In particular, we want you to start disputing some of the things that perhaps you hear on The Daily Show. If you hear some of our fun facts and you think that they're necessarily wrong, or you want to bring up that topic of conversation, please write to us. We want to hear what you think. We don't necessarily care about what you think about the show, just more about the facts, really, isn't it?
Yeah. We already know what you think about the show.
Yeah, we get those
There's
letters.
no need to write those in.
Hate
Bubbles. Bubbles. Keep writing, Bubbles.
Yeah, baby. Bubbles.
Yeah, baby.
It could
Keep
be your
writing, Bubbles.
lucky cruise, Bubbles. Who knows? All right, so we hope you have an absolutely sensational day today here in Agadir. And from all of us here on The Daily Show... No, you're not doing it again. No, you're not doing it again. It's a very, very fond farewell. It's been a pleasure entertaining you today, and we shall see you tomorrow for Lanzarote in the Canary Islands.
And down on the shore, they gather romance.
No, we've had enough.
She showed
It's
me much
over.
more.
It's over.
Not only to dance. Dear, dear, dear. Bush pineapple, shake the tree. Dear, dear, dear. Bush pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right. Jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night. Sing with a hula melody. Dear, dear, dear. Push pineapple, shake the tree. Dear, dear, dear. Push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left. Wait, where you going? To the left, to the right. Jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance